Yeah, see, sorry for the disturbance because due to timeout, that's why I stopped the video. Okay, so as you know that mini computer, for example, when you are using, when you are running an industry, for example, if you want to store more files, for example, you need to save more number of files. The size of the files is more than 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes. How you can save, for example, you to purchase a mini computer. So here, the more processing speed, nothing but it will may work more, more speed and storage capacity than the microcomputers. Then general data processing needs at small companies. For example, the small companies they need some data processing, and the large companies use them for specific purpose. Specific purpose only they can use. So if you take the mainframe computers, for example, in the industrial or software companies, large machines with speed wiring and environmental controls. For example, so the faster processing and greater storage than mini computer. Nothing but here the mainframe computers it may work faster than other mini computers and typical machine in the large organization. For example, if you take the typical machine in the large organization, which has a wider scope, which has a large organization, big organizations. Then if you take supercomputer, so the most powerful of the four categories, so which is a very important and which is a very speed and it is used by very large organizations. Nothing but it's a big organization. They may use supercomputers and particularly for every math intensive types of tasks. For example, if you take that mathematical task or logical things, logical tasks, so they may use the supercomputers to do works and to do more speed. Then so then we come to know that what is the main characteristic of the computer. Nothing but what are the characteristics of a computer. Then the main characteristics of computer is nothing but the first one is the store. So automatically, as I told you from the beginning, the computer can save some files on the ROM, RAM, or hard disk. So it store a large amount of data and inform for a long period of time. For example, see if the computer is not affected by some virus, so the whatever the save files are documented will be uh, saved for the long term. I think what long term or long period of time. And the second characteristic, the process of data and information in high accuracy. Nothing but, for example, when you use the data in the computer, so that it can process speedy and it can give the information in high accuracy level. For example, when you type, for example, you must save some files. For example, as I told you, the BA practice, for example. So here, I don't know that whether it has saved it. So I want to know that how I can get it. For example, after 1 year, I want to know that what is the BA practice, some work. So I file name is BA work. For example, I need to go to the taskbar, main window bar. Then you can type here BA economics practice. So it will comes BA economics, BA related files. So if you open here, see BA economics practice. So it will work process, nothing but it will work speedy. So in the third also the speed in processing data information. For example, if you copy and paste and sharing the information network, for example, if you save this file in your pen drive or some CD, so simple within the fraction of seconds, it will save the file in a other devices. So what is understanding the difference between the data, information, and knowledge? For example, if you take, so data is nothing but whatever the data is we are giving, and computer can take into account. Then the computer will give you the some information that is called knowledge. Data is nothing but it is a contains some information. So here the data is the names given to basic facts such as names and numbers. So whatever the computer can take the numbers, say that the names and numbers. And what is information? That is information is a data that has been converted into a more useful or intelligent intelligible form. So what are the data numbers we are giving? So the computer can generate some information that gives some information that can be converted into a more useful pattern, that is a intelligible form. And knowledge, it can be arranged in the info of the information and classifying the information of a same type or same topic. So whatever we will give some data, it will give us some information in a different manner. See, for example, if you give the data -2, 4, 0, -3, 10, this is the data. So if you want to know, if you give some commands to sort out as for value. So here see the -3, -2, 0, 4, 10. This is called information. Am I right? For example, if you give the data like this -2, 4, 0, -3, 10. So if you want to arrange the chronological order, something by ascending order, small to big number, small number to big number. So if you have the more number, 10, 100 numbers, so you may be confused from one where it is, where it is. But so if you give the commands to the computer, automatically within the fraction of seconds, it will arrange the data from small to big number. This is called small. -3 is nothing but small number compared with the -2. Is it right? -3 is less than -2, or -3 is greater than -3? -2. Hello? Shetty? Nandini?
-3.
-3 is less than -2, or -3 is greater than -2? Which one is correct? -3 is greater than -2, or -3 is less than -2. Which one is correct? Above or below? Hello? Shetty? Nandini? Vinay? Srujan? Lava Kumar?
-2 is greater than -3.
Sir,
So see here, this is the correct one. -3 is less than -2, because -2 value is better than -3. So here
-2 is greater than less -3.
so here it is not a correct one. This is a correct one. -3 is less than -2, or -2 is greater than -3. So minus value, first one, -3, -2, 0, 4, 10. So the processing data produce information, whatever the data is given by the user or person. So it will process, computer can process the data and it can produce a information, and processing information produce the knowledge. What are the processing information given by the computer? So that is called knowledge. And there is a one thing, there is a, what are the futures of Windows operating system? There is a OS. Some question will come, what are the futures of Windows or OS? OS is nothing but operating system. So what are the features? What are the main characteristics of the Windows? The first one is the, so for example, as I'm using the Windows 7, so nowadays Windows 10 and Windows 13 also, they are, some people are using. So year by year the technology has been improved. So it depends on the interest. Some people may use, they may be updated. So for example, what are the main features of Windows operating system? The first one is the speed. So on the base of Windows operating system, the system may work speed. For example, if you take into account, Windows 10 may work better than Windows 7, because they have that its own, some of the technology has been improved in the Windows 10 compared to the Windows 7. And compatibility and the lower hardware requirement, and the search and organization, and safety and security, interface and desktop, and taskbar start menu. So here there are some features which have the Windows operating system. Then main thing that some people, most of the times we are talking about the files and size and the Windows operating features and some characteristics. For example, sometimes the system may not work. Why? Properly. Even if you take it out in your mobile also, for example, when you purchase the mobile, so starting 1 month, your system, your computer or your phone may work properly. After that, your phone and the systems, for example, if you take laptops or some desktops, some computers, may not work properly. Why? Yes, please. Can anybody can answer? Kumar, Nandini, Vinay, Supraja, are you there? Sujan,
Don't know, sir.
you know. See, that is called computer virus. Virus. See, due to some virus, the system may not work properly. It may be virus can be entered through different things. For example, if you use pen drives from your friends, for example, whatever the CD, if you use in your laptop, it may contain some virus. For example, if you connect with your mobile with the laptop, for example, whatever the data is transforming from your friend to your number or your mobile, so the virus can be transacted, nothing but the transaction between these things. So the virus may enter into the computers. So what is the computer viruses? So what is virus? The computer virus is an application program designed and written to destroy the other programs. It means that it can be destroy the programs, nothing but whatever the program is installed. So the virus can be effect on the, or it can destroy the program. So it has the ability to link itself to other programs, nothing but automatically it can spread to the another programs when the virus can enter into your laptop or your PC and copy itself, nothing but it looks as if it is repeats itself. For example, sometimes automatically it can repeat, sometimes it can be attack the other files also when once entered into the laptop. For example, what are the examples of virus? For example, monkeys and ABC and crabs and CH, these are the types of viruses. So most of the computer people may know that what are the types of viruses. So as we are been facing a problem of virus, there is the coronavirus. So that how can you able to see the corona? No. So doctor may know that what are the types of viruses. So like this, the computer people may know that better than us. What are the types of viruses are there in the computers? And when the computer has been suffering from viruses like this, for example, see, computer may not work properly, it may work slowly, it may not open properly. When you are open, it will take more time to start, and when you want to shut down, it will take more time to shut down. So when you open some files, it will take more times. For example, if you want to apply some online any application, it will take more times because due to some viruses. So when virus is there in your system, so how we can protect? Nothing but how our system can be protected from the virus. So that is the viruses and virus protections. See, the virus program, it can infect the programs. As I told you, it can destroy the programs and documents and database also, and more things. Simple. What if the virus is attacked in our system, or it can destroy all the files, and it is man-made. So virus is a man-made only. For example, see, some people they may not allow to enter, nothing but they cannot see, they cannot allow to put your pen drive to their laptop also, because for example, you may use your pen drive in your laptop, you may use in your college laptop or in your college lab. So here in the college lab, for example, if you take into in your lab, so most of the people they can use their own pen drives to save some files. See, that pen drive has been affected, that system has been affected by viruses, because most of the people they can use the pen drives without scanning, without scan, when they have the antivirus. So that is called, it is a man-made only. So it can be hide and reproduce. For example, sometimes see when you when you insert that pen drive in others personal computers, so they it may be asked that whether if you want to scan or not. So they will ask the scan. For example, it will be identify. For example, if the computer, if it is has, for example, see, I think here I am using the 360 degrees, the free antivirus software. So for example, here you need to check. For example, here virus scan, full scan, quick scan, and custom scans. So here it may be full scan, nothing but all files may be scanned. So if it is affected by virus, it may be shows that your computer has been affected by 2 threads or 3 threads. There are 3 threads are there in your computer. It will be shows like this. So like this, if you are using some antiviruses, so it will automatically it will ask that whether if you want to detect it or not, it will ask. So it can be lay dormant, that is inactive, and then active. For example, sometimes see, for example, when you are when you have the antivirus software in your laptop. So for example, some if you open some websites, for example, so the website cannot open because it automatically can block that website. So for example, if you take into account, for example, see, I'm going to show. So automatically here it can be reflect that some of the effects files here it shows that blocked file, blocked the websites. So when you have the antivirus, automatically here it shows that blocked. Nothing but in typically the website is blocked because due to antivirus. Nothing but the our antivirus software can protect the our files from the viruses. So antivirus program can help us to save our documents or our files. So what are the sources of viruses? For example, there are 3 primary sources. The first one, internet. So for example, if you use more internet, so through internet also you can get more antiviruses. For example, sometimes see some of the files automatically will opens when you're using your mobile also, when you're using some computer. So automatically it will ask that some of the files automatically it can opens without taking your permission also, without concerning. Some of the website will open automatically due to some viruses. And via downloads and exchange, for example, if you take for example when you download something, for example, it may ask the download other files, other things. So when you download some files, so along with the download the virus can enter into your computer. So be careful when you're downloading something in your mobile and some other pieces also. And exchange, for example, see, if you have the mobile, for example, some people, if I download a movie through online, so when I'm downloading the movie, so automatically some virus enters. For example, you may ask that what are the movies are there in your mobile or in your PC. For example, my friend will may ask that if I share with him, so probably he may give the pen drive and I will put the movie in the pen drive. So when I'm exchanging, so automatically the virus can be goes to the his pen drive. Then when he is inserted his pen drive in his laptop, so automatically the virus can be enter into his laptop. Then automatically it can destroy the his laptop also. And disk, it is the exchange of disk. When you are exchanging a disk also, that is through CPU. And the computer networks so can spread from the one network to another. So through network also you may get. So how do you know that if you have a virus? For example, how you know that whether your computer has been affected by viruses? Then see, the first one is the lack of storage capacity. Because if the virus is enter, it may take the more size. Think but see, it may take the is length, nothing but it is size. File size may be very length. So you cannot save the more files in your computer. There is a lack of storage capability and decrease the speed. The first one is the when the computer is slow. When the computer if your computer is working very slowly, you can treat it as a the virus is enter into your computer or enter into the computer. Then when you get some unexpected error messages, sometimes you will get some messages from different sources, even without concerning you. That is, virus has been entered into your laptop or in your mobile and altering the system. For example, see, if you don't mind this, my system also affected by viruses. See, for example, see, I think I hope you are able to see under the below also you may get some other line also. I think, are you able to look at? See the downward, so there is other line also with it. That is nothing but the altering the system thing, but sometimes the system will be shake. And the shakes in the sense the screen will be shake, not system. And how to protect from the virus? Something virus protection. The software packages are there are different software packages are there to save the our system from the viruses. So yeah, the software package is distributed with the new PCs, always including antiviral programs. Nowadays, if you take into account any laptop, new laptop, so it contains the antivirus programs because so from the starting you may use the different sources. Nothing but you may use more time. Nothing but you may spend more time on the network on the online. So when you're using online, so most of the viruses came or will come. So from the protection of the virus only, the antivirus has been installed in your laptops or PCs. The best way to copy with the viruses is to recognize their existence and use an antiviral and antivirus program. So in order to protect from that virus, so we should have to use antivirus programs. So that just we can use the antivirus program, the Kaspersky and other. There are different types of antivirus also there. Then I will show you that what are the antivirus programs also there. So just a minute, then the antivirus programs I will show you in online. Uh, See, these are the best antivirus softwares of 2020. See, for example, here, Bitdefender antivirus. This is one of the best antivirus, and Norton antivirus, and Avira antivirus Pro, and F Secure antivirus, and Kaspersky antivirus, 10 micro antivirus security, and WebRoot security anywhere antivirus, ESET NOD 332 software. So there are different softwares also there antivirus which can protect the viruses from the uh, it can save our computers. I hope you understood these things. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Then so I
Yes,
will
sir.
send today. This is the evaluation of the uh, computer. I will show you then here see we will discuss now that what is WordPad and Notepad and Paint. See please keep online because I will close by the 8:30 probably. So up to now we will discuss up to these files. So what is the WordPad also there. So simple here scan disk nothing but you can take the pen drives also there, some disk also available. So then you can come to know the what is WordPad. So simple, if you open here, when you enter the task window button, so here there is a search engine will be available. So in the search engine you can type WordPad, WordPad. So if you enter into WordPad, so here some program has been. So you have a Notepad. I think I don't have the WordPad. See, I have the WordPad. Simple, you can type here WordPad without space. You can get it WordPad. See, you can open it. So this is called WordPad. So just now I'm closing other backgrounds. So this is a WordPad. See here, we have that home and view. So for example, here you can type anything. For example, if you want to type a letter, you can type on this thing WordPad. So within the WordPad, for example, you may have the different types of thing. Here there's a new file, and if you want to open whatever the file is there, for example, I'm going to write there's a BA economics. So I'm going to see here when you want to increase the size, the font size, you will go to the file name here, the font name also there. There are different, and it will increase the size, number size, the font size. It will be available in the numbers. Okay, BA economics. I hope you are in the screen. Yes, please. So BA economics like this. So you may get different types of things. Bold. If you save it, the bold is nothing but it will be standard like this. Bold. And if you're not bold, see. And if you want to italic, it may cross like this, italic writing. Then if you want to underline this BA economics, you can put here U underline. So if you want to change the color of BA economics, you will go to the color A, red color, blue color, black color. The other colors are also available. Okay, so this kind of things we can do in the WordPad. So same thing if you want to import a image. So here picture. So for example, if you have any picture in the desktop, I may show you. For example, here if you take the one picture, see this is a diagram, line diagram. So here you may represent. So if you want any photo, you can insert from the picture. For example, if this is my photo, I can insert like this. So you can insert a picture and you can write something. For example, see if you want to prepare what is a note. For example, what are the programs you have done? For example, if I'm giving a project work, so for example, if you visit a field work, for example, if you want to collect information from the respondent, so when you are visiting, you may collect some information from the respondent. So I'm going to show you that example. Uh, so for example, whatever you need some files, you may enter the data, for example. The file photos are not visible. Then like this, we may prepare a note. For example, if this is color, for example, if you want to write something about that college, arts college, so you can take a picture on before the in front of the college. So you can write something about this is arts college, for example. So it is. So you can write something about the arts college or our college. Okay, so it can represent that it shows the picture, so that what is the design, how it is constructed, where it is constructed, what is the location. Okay, so what are the materials they have used, like this you can write something about. So that is called in WordPad you can get it. Okay, so nowadays we cannot use much WordPad because there is MS Word is there. Before MS Word we can we have used that WordPad. For example, you can use the such kind of things, wrap or non-wrap or measurement units. So here you can do objectives. For example, you can use the time also here. For example, you can use this date and the paint drive. For example, if you take into account within this is also another one I would like to say next one, paint as another one. So this is about the WordPad simple, which is similar to the Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office. So the basic one, WordPad, then Notepad. I want to close it. Then the next we have the topic is Notepad. So you can type in the Notepad, automatic Notepad will come. So these are the Notepad. So for example, if you want to write something about something, so you can write like this. For example, if you want to create any file, for example, the BTech people, they may use more because in order to give some programs, for example, they will use a C language, C++ languages. So the BTech and those who are become people, or those who are studying the computer especially, so they can use Word, Notepad. And yeah, there are some files also there, the file and window format and view and help. So here file, there is a new and open, save as a file, page setup. So if you want to print, you can put the print out this file, whatever the program is there, and you can edit also there. If you want delete, you can delete. For a selected delete, it means delete. So for example, if you want to write something about in the particular time, for example, if you want to post a message in the WhatsApp or something, so you can give first time, you can give that the. So as I told you that in the time, so please mention the time. So at 8:16 or 3, so you are going to write a message. So this is something something something. So you can, so from some PG college, for example. So like this, you can send a message at a particular time. Like this, you can use. Uh, so there are options also there. You can use different types of things. So it can be useful for that. You want to use the Notepad. And better, so before developing the MS Word, MS Office, sorry. So most of the people, they have used the WordPad and Notepad. And then there's a paint. Paint is nothing but, for example, if you want to paint, for example, if you have the habit to do some painting, how you can do painting in the computer. So here you can buy, you can enter the paint where it is. You don't know that, so simple you can enter. These are the softwares which are inbuilt in the Windows. So if you type here paint, it will come. You can open the paint. See, this is a paint is open. For example, if you do something, for example, there's a brush is available. See here, within that you can take, this is a file. So it is a paste. If you want to do something, for example, uh, if you want to write something also, you can write it. For example, see here, pencil. If you want to use pencil, you can use pencil. Or if you want to use brush, you can use brush. And if you want to change the color, you can use the color. So there are different colors. See, background color. For example, if you want to use a pencil, okay. So if you take, like, you can write, you can, for example, if you are not able to write PG, so simple you can type, you can click A, there's a text. So within the text, you can write OU or University PG College Sikandrabad. So you can increase the size also here. The size, the font name will be changes. See, I hope you are getting. See here the changes. So here, if you take the color also, you can change white color, maroon, yellow, green, blue. So if you want more colors, you can go and you can select any color from this. So like this, you will get it. So for example, if you want to do a diagram also, or if you want to paint a photo, you can do. For example, if you use a brush, so there are brushes also, there are different types of brushes, all the size. So you can use the different types of brushes. For example, you can draw a doll also. So I'm not perfect in drawing painting. Okay, so simple, you can get it like this. So here, for example, whatever you have done, for example, something I'm written here. Okay, so if I want to remove it, simple, what I can do is a eraser is there. Simple, you can see like rubber, or we can use eraser. Then you can use rubber. So here, see eraser. If you click it, then you can remove. See. Okay. So it will remove like this. For example, if you want to know that, for example, this is a waste paper, wastage. So if you want to know, if you want to add new file, so simply go to here, file menu. Then here there will be some new will be there. Then you can new. If you want to save, you can save or don't save. So the new file is came. Then you can select a color. You can select a brush. So you can select, you can draw. So any color you can use. For example, if you want to use a different color also, you can use. For example, if you want to use a red color, so you can use the different colors for your individual purpose. So for example, drawing purpose, you can use anything. So you may use, if you want to know that, if you want to look at zoom, like you can look at here, see magnifier. So if you want to zoom it, nothing but if you want to know clearly, so if you want to background color, you can change blue. If you want to blue, change green, blue, red. If you want to change a background color, if you want no only white, you can. Or if you want to change another color, you can change. Or if you want to change here also, for example, if you take red change, you can put here red. Here you can take into account blue, you can take blue. So there are different colors you can use here. If you take, for example, if you use yellow here, yellow.